We're going to replace the brake pads on the rear brakes. So, brake parts cleaner, ultra brake parts lubricant, of course the brake pads, 6-ton bottle jack, towel for Florida heat. I need a towel. Trusty jack stands and a 4-way. But before we do that, I gotta disable the parking brake. Okay, so now from what I was told, which I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this with one hand, you push in the parking brake, which is down here, you push on the accelerator pedal, which you probably can't see it through the key anyways, but you know where it's at. We all know where the accelerator pedal is. And if I remember right, you switch the ignition off and you turn the ignition back on and it'll disable the electric parking brake. So I definitely know I'm not going to be able to do this one-handed, so I'm going to try it and I'll let you know how it works out. Alright, I had to go back and watch YouTube. Sorry, a lot of things on YouTube you can find. So, push in, you have a Ford F-150, push in your electric brake, parking brake, push in your gas pedal, with your ignition on, don't start it, just your ignition on, then you turn the ignition off, turn it back on. You have to wait about 15 to 20 seconds. Do not release either or until you see park brake maintenance mode. It'll come up. So I did it, finally. But I had to go find it. Okay, as you can see here I got the ball jack set. Set and ready. So all I'm going to do is loosen up the wheel before I get it up. Put the jack stand underneath. After I get it up. Okay, tire off, rotor's bare. So actually the rotors don't look too bad. Get them cleaned up, replace the pads. And then probably the next job I'll have to do on those is replace both the rotors and the pads. Or at least the rotors. But, safety 101. If your truck starts rolling a little bit while you're jacking up the back end, put a wheel chock in there. Try to put a wheel chock on both sides, front and back, or both sides of the front, sorry. So, yeah, you might want to do that. Because I was lifting up the truck slowly. Yeah. The truck was starting to move back a little bit. So, yeah, I really don't need no major accidents today. Or ever. So, that. Put the jack stand up. And as you can see, that bottle jack's leaning. Leaning back. So, going to do, hopefully, without any major incidents, slowly let it down and set it on the jack stand. So, I did it again, didn't I? Probably. Crap. Huh? Yeah. This could be interesting. Buried the knob. I gotta get to it because the actual jack stand. Alright, well, we're down. How do we get down? Good. Oh, man. Alright. Don't do this at home. I didn't notice that the truck had moved just enough that I couldn't get to the bottle jack to let it down. So yeah, since I got the wheel chocks on the front tires, hopefully that won't happen to the other side and we'll have a little better outcome. So, on to the project. Okay. Now, I think 14 mil back screw. I did a little loose for 14. Yet, gotta hang on to this one here. That's not a 14 mil. I'll tell you that right now. So, here we got. On there. I'm gonna try 1/2 to see what it does. Hopefully it's not a metric. Put the ratchet go the right way first. Alright. Got it loose. Probably like a 13 or 12 millimeter. More like a 12 millimeter by the way it fit. So, nothing on the bottom. Yep. I'm using this other wrench because, like I said, showed me in the video, this inner bolt here will turn. Huh. Now I can't get the socket off, but I can't get the bolt off. Which actually is not a bad thing. Caliper. Good. Slide right off. I will have to decompress the caliper. And if you can't see it, here's your electronic brake, Ford F-150. I'll have to get my clamp inside. I have a handy dandy wood clamp so I can use here. Yeah, I'd say they're pretty well worn. Not quite all the way down. They are pretty well worn. Yeah, about even. About even on wear. Front and back. So, I don't know if they recommend I replace these clips. But I do have extra clips. So, hold on a minute. Okay, see if I can get a close up there. New clips on. Finding out that they just snap on, snap off. First time I've had to deal with these. Changing my rotors. Because I haven't changed too many rotors in my lifetime. It's mostly been drum brakes. So, but learn something new every time. Every day, just gotta watch. What's wrong with Jeff? Try going backwards. There we go. So like I tell you, this isn't really a how-to video. It's more just, this is what I have to do. Let's get all the way to actually let that naturally dry, couldn't I? I think that's the favored way. I'll let them get it on the pads. That's right, lock. Do not get anything on the pad. Oh, okay. So the rotors aren't cracked or anything. Still look in good shape. Now I gotta depress the caliper before I can put everything back on. Alright, welcome back to my life. Oh, sorry. No, I think it's quite appropriate that we named our channel Our Crazy RV Life, especially with the way things have been going so far. With all this COVID and everything going on. This is not depressing. Yep, this is Our Crazy RV Life. And caliper's not depressing. The idea was there, but it's not coming to fruition, you know? I don't know if this clamp's maybe not strong enough. Oh, there it starts to go. Maybe I just had it at the wrong angle. There, caliper depressed. Oh. Yeah, I had a lot of fun putting them on the other side. Let's see if it goes a little bit easier on this side. Maybe. There you go. Oh. Alright. Down. There you go. Okay, in case you missed it, I was able to pop the pins on, pop the calipers on, put the bolts on, which I know now it's not a 14, I need either 13 or 12 millimeter. And I see my battery's dying. Cleaned it up a little bit. Got it ready. When you're RVing, you got to be really careful, really conscious of what you're doing. It could get really hurt, even doing simple things. So, having basics like jack stands and proper jacks and that does help, and wheel chocks when you're jacking up the truck and it starts creeping a little bit. Yeah, you want to chock them front tires. Don't tell my wife that though. Of course, she'll probably already know after she sees the video. So, but yeah. Okay, now in conclusion, we've got our parking brake in maintenance mode. Now, in order to take that off, we'll have to pull out the parking brake, push in the accelerator. That's while the ignition is turned on. Do not start the engine. Do not start the engine. Then you turn the ignition off and turn the ignition back on while pulling out the brake and pressing in the brake pedal, and it should go out. Okay, well, that worked. Now I got the pads on the front replaced. Probably gonna have to do the pads on, the pads on the, yeah, sure, why not? Replace the pads that I didn't replace yet. replace the pads on the back of the truck. And then I'll have to replace the pads on the front, and then we'll see about doing the rotors. I'd like to try, if I can, do the rotors all the way around, all 4 at once. That way they're all done. But I guess we'll have to see. Have to see how things go. So basically, that's been part of my day, and I am going to go in, take a shower, cool off, relax. For day 3 of my vacation, I have been working. You're supposed to be relaxing when you're on vacation, I understand that, but sometimes I gotta work. And like I said, I'll tell you later in another video why. I got one coming up. So anyways, go in, relax, get cleaned up, and I'll probably have to head out to Ace so I can get a couple of things I'm going to need to put in that Max Air fan.